And welcome back, everybody, to the Growing Young podcast. It's your creepiest fish, Sake.
And it's the boy on fire, Genius.
And it's the ghost in the attic, George Shuley.
Ooh.
Yes.
And today we are talking about phobias for the spooky season.
Spooky.
So, what are you guys scared of?
What am I not afraid of? That's the real question here.
Okay.
They should be afraid of me.
Oh!
Of self-identity.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm afraid of Genius.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. But, yes, phobias.
Yes. Do you guys have any childhood phobias? Any weird
Childhood
ones
phobias, yes.
in the room? Any?
Oh, yes.
Dude, I think as a kid, I was very I was like a scaredy cat. I was scared of everything. Cause I was I'm my dad's and my mom's only boy, the only son. So I was like very protected. So I was like a very big scaredy cat, which is weird. Cause now I'm like not really scared of anything. But as a boy, yeah, I used to be scared of everything.
Like all right, define everything. Like
Okay.
Like
Break
all
it
the
down.
common phobias,
break it down
or like
for us.
everything.
Break it
Like
down.
like anything scary. All right, you guys remember how back then, when we used to watch TVs, I don't know if kids nowadays do that, but you guys know
It's a
how like
TV. No, I'm just
exactly
kidding.
what's television?
we just watch radio, dog.
We just watch streaming services. Nah, you guys know how they used to like replay all the old horror movies like Jason and Freddy Krueger?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was dope.
I think Freddy Krueger was like my biggest villain growing up. That
Mm.
motherfucker was scary. The concept of getting killed in my own dreams.
That is true.
I think that's trauma actually, cause I don't dream very often.
He said that's trauma.
No, I swear to God, like I tell you guys this too. You guys know this.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't dream very often. I dream probably like 10 times a good amount of handful throughout
Ever
the whole
since
year.
he learned about Freddy Krueger, his brain adapted. It doesn't dream
Yeah,
anymore. It's
dude,
like,
I swear to
if I
God.
eliminate his
Dude.
gateway to me, he can't hurt me anymore.
I never thought of that, dude. This shit is actually
just faints.
traumatizing. Holy shit!
Oh
That's
my
yeah, but
gosh.
that's probably why I don't dream, dude. Like I was a big.
I'm
scaredy
not
cat.
risking it.
Yeah, I'm not risking it.
Uh,
So yeah, dude. Anything that's like scary or like horror related, I would be scared of.
And you know
Okay.
what's so scary about Freddy Krueger that always creeped me out? It wasn't
What's
him
that?
himself.
It was a song.
It was a song.
Oh,
Yes.
dude, that
But
shit was spooky.
It was like a specific part of the song because I remember part of the song is like, you better lock your door.
Yeah.
But I was like, if he can get in your dream, why would I need to lock my door? What else is
know.
coming? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would always get scared of that part because I knew his power. I was like, he gets you when you sleep.
Yeah.
So why do I need to lock my door, dog? Like, what else is there like a 2-man
Bruh.
job? Like, after he kills me, something else takes me away. Like,
Maybe he can't enter your dreams if your door is locked. Maybe
it was in the song the whole time.
They never. You ever
never
watched
adapted.
the film? They never locked
They
their
never
doors.
lock the doors.
That's why he got in their dreams. Fucking solved it.
It was
right
so. It was so
simple.
easy. So simple.
He gave them the answer. You better lock your doors. Oh my god,
Dude, I
fucking
think-
duds, dude.
Turns out Freddy Krueger was actually an advocate for neighborhood safety. He just wanted to. He's like, lock your doors. Or I'm gonna kill you.
You know what's the best way to advocate is by teaching them a lesson.
Oh god.
That's the only way he did it, and that's why.
He was just misunderstood. That's all.
No. Oh gosh.
Oh, definitely.
No, those films were pretty scary. Especially I really like the concept itself is hella spooky, but the ways that he would kill them was super cool. Though.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
super sick.
Dude, he's the reason why I stopped taking baths as a kid.
Oh.
You guys remember that one scene where the girl was taking a bath?
Yeah.
And then he just...
I think
Yeah.
I never
Oh
watched it.
shit. The hand
Yeah,
comes out of
yeah,
the water.
yeah.
Yeah. The scary one for me was the bed where the guy gets sucked into his bed.
into the bed? Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That's why I stopped sleeping
Yeah.
by myself for
Mhm.
a cool minute, too.
That's why I got scared of sleeping on my back like flat because I was always afraid of that shit. Yeah. Wait, you don't remember the film? You didn't watch it?
I never watched. Oh, I did watch it, but like way older. Like I think I watched it like 3 years ago for the first time. But like I knew of him because like all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
neighborhood talks
He's
about him, and
he's
like I kind of knew what he did and like he kills. But like I never actually watched the movie. It just passed me. Just like I've never watched
I'm
Jason
very
either.
envious of you.
yeah, don't
You
worry.
son of a bitch.
Yeah. But damn,
But yeah,
phobia.
man, traumatizing for me as a kid. That's probably why I stopped dreaming.
understandable.
What about you, George Shuley?
Oh man, I had this. I mean, of course, I grew up like scared of a lot of shit. I was scared of Chucky at one point, like really,
yeah.
really scared of Chucky.
That's the classic.
Super scared, yeah. And then I solved it because I'm pretty sure I talked
said,
about it
"I
in one of our
solved
older podcasts, but yeah.
Perhaps. About the
Yeah.
knife.
Yeah, about the knife thing.
Yeah.
Put your knife under your pillow. It's like old like Hmong tradition thing, Hmong culture.
I wish we had that.
And I just pulled out the knife in my dream and cut Chucky up. Ever since then, I've never been afraid of him.
He stays strapped.
Yeah, I'm strapped.
My man said Chucky ain't ever pulling up on me again.
But as for phobias though, like things I was scared of, or like
As a kid?
yeah, it's really weird. But when I was a child, right, I used to play in the front yard a lot. Like my brothers and I, we used to go out and like play soccer and shit. And then I used to just like run out there and play like a child. And on multiple occasions, I got stung on my foot by bees because I just walk on the grass like a madman. And it hurts.
Like a madman.
Yeah, it hurts so bad, bro. And like I remember, like after the second time that it happened, I had this fear of walking on grass without my shoes. Yeah, like I never go outside on the grass without my. I walk on the sidewalk. I walk on the streets. I walk anywhere, but not on grass. Like if I don't have shoes, I'm not stepping on the grass, bro. It's risky with sandals, like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so that's kind of like it's not really a phobia, but something I was afraid of. I never walked outside in the grass without something protecting the bottom of my feet. Because has that ever happened to you guys?
It's the bees, man.
When you walk on the grass and you get stung by a bee?
It's the bees.
Has that ever happened?
Now
to
that you brought it up, like back then when we were kids and we used to play, there was a shit ton of bees. But now there's like barely any bees.
Yeah, save the bees, you guys.
Yeah, save the bees.
It's a real thing. Save the bees.
It's a real thing.
We used to catch them as little kids.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I've only been stung like by a bee once, and it was I was using the pool, and I guess it fell into the pool, but it couldn't get out, and so I was swimming, and it stung me like right on my eyelid.
Oh shit!
And my whole eye like just puffed.
And now you're
up.
scared of swimming.
Yes, exactly. That's how it starts. I've never really been scared of bees. We always used to catch them in bottles, and then like put 2 of them in there, and they would like fight. Or if they didn't fight, we would just shake the bottle.
Yeah, you
and
fucking
then
psychopath.
they would get like dazed, and then they would fight, and then it'd be like, yeah,
fucking psychopath.
Survivor gets
I'm
the
guilty.
lead.
I'm guilty of this.
That bee stinging on my feet is probably why I don't like people touching my feet nowadays.
Dude,
childhood trauma is
childhood
crazy.
Traumas are fucking
childhood
real,
trauma
dude.
is real, dude.
Subconscious traumas.
I never know who's a bee, who's not. I can have people touching my feet.
Dude, they came to this episode for phobias, but this episode is turning into an
Trauma
episode,
bro.
No,
god.
Yeah, that was one of the weirder things for me. It's just like I don't know if it's considered a phobia, but yeah, I'm scared of like, or yeah, I guess you could say I'm scared of like walking on, and I'm scared of bees, or not bees, but like flying insects, like wasps and shit. I'm actually terrified of wasps because also as a child I was stung on my back, like my spine, like
oh damn,
yeah, by a wasp. It was my fault. I was fucking with a wasp, but there was a wasp nest in the back of this like abandoned car, and then I was a little kid. I was spraying a water hose on it and shit, and I didn't know that wasps like are assholes, and they fucking came at me and they stung me on my back, and I remember it being so painful that like I cried and I yelled for my mom. They had to put like salt and shit on my back where it stung me. It was like
Christ,
it was unpleasant. Yeah.
I would have done the same thing though.
Yeah.
I never encountered wasp as a little kid.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude. For some
man.
reason, we had a bunch of bees, but I know bees aren't that hostile. And
Yeah,
then
they're not.
but I've always wanted to like spray something with water. Like that sounds like if I saw a nest as a little kid, I'd probably do the same. I'd be like,
Oh
hey,
my
let's
God.
spray it with water and have them drowned or something. Something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're an asshole.
I think I'm just like
Psychopath.
a sociopath.
Oh yes.
Yes.
No.
On the record.
Sociopath is not psychopath.
Yeah,
They're
they're two different
not
things.
a sociopath.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
sociopaths are more
Genius is the
acceptable.
sociopath. No, I'm just kidding.
He knows us too well. We gotta take him out.
Damn. The imposter.
And that's it for
fucking-
this episode.
And
help. No, I'm just kidding. What about you? Sake?
well, a lot of things scared me, but I think one of the weirdest things that I don't know why people aren't scared of this is animals with human features. That scarred me so much.
Like elaborate.
like
a little bit.
monkeys? Or-
Yeah, no,
Yeah, like
no.
monkeys?
Not monkeys. Like when they're given.
I like monkeys. I'm so sorry. I showed you a lot of videos with monkeys in them in our friendship.
You didn't notice I was
I
sweating
never
like
noticed.
every single time. I was like, oh, this is funny.
I have to go now. No, wait, but yeah, elaborate.
No. Like
like minotaurs?
No.
Oh, okay.
Minotaurs are real.
It was
No, but like they're like half human.
it wasn't that. It was like when they would like give crocodiles like hair, like human hair.
Ew, what
And then,
the?
yeah.
Who does that?
I'll explain.
Or what?
Yeah,
What
like
have you-
so. You
what
guys
were you
ever
watching?
seen? No, it's not a movie. It's a
It's
it's
not
a
a movie.
kids show, bro.
Wait, what?
Do you guys remember the show? Read Between the Lines. It
Yes.
was like a PBS kid.
Yes.
I love
And
that
most
show.
of the things on there were puppets, and there was this orchestra
Uh-huh.
of animals.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
and the orchestrator, I think it's called the maestro, was a crocodile, but he has like a toupee, and I was like, and then I was like, dude, and then like something like eerie about that, and then what really solidified that fear was like, I think I found all those like puppets from Reading Between the Lines like really like creepy.
Uh-huh.
But what solidified it was when I watched Nightmare Before Christmas. And do you remember the monster that hides under the stairs? Looks a lot like a crocodile with hair.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, dude, like animals should not have like human feet. Like, or you guys ever see like animals, but they give them like human teeth? And I'm just like,
Oh,
ugh.
yeah,
like,
that shit's spooky.
like anything like that has like animals, but they have like a human nose or something like that. I'm like, dude, that is so fucking scary, dude. Like, I don't know how people just like find that funny, and I'm like, that's so fucking creepy.
Yeah.
It's so gross. Ugh. Cause then I wonder, it's like, if like, why does it have hair? I just question that. It's like, if it's a sentient crocodile, why can't it just be sentient and intelligent? Why does it have to have hair? Why is is it
Oh my
genetic
God.
mutation? Is that what's happening? Is it a demon? What is it, bro?
I know what my Halloween costume is gonna be this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking be a
Yeah.
crocodile with a toupee or something. No, but I thought you were talking like I thought you meant like a crocodile, but like it has hair instead of scales or something. I was like, what the?
Yeah.
Oh
fuck?
yeah, that would be scary
Yeah, I
too.
was like, that's
it's
fucking-
just no one
yeah.
ever took it that far.
Oh,
But
yeah, yeah.
like those like small little scenes where like there'd always be like an animal with like teeth or like something like that, and I'd be like, why? Why did you guys do this? Like why?
Damn, that's why you didn't want to go watch Sonic with me, huh?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
bro. Hedgehogs with teeth, bro. Nah. Thumbs, disposable thumbs. I don't like that.
Disposable thumbs.
Or is that not what?
Disposable thumbs.
Is that not what it's called?
No, that's what it's called.
Now I'm questioning myself. Wait,
Disposable thumbs.
what is the
Disposable thumbs. Just
What's the
remember that, you
phrase?
guys.
What's the phrase? I thought it was disposable.
Yes. Our thumbs
After-
are disposable. Yes. Yes, but
I gotta Google search it now. I've been saying it wrong my whole life, bro.
I'll tell you after because it's hilarious. I don't want to tell you now. But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
some childhood shit. But what about some newer stuff? What's some stuff that you guys are afraid of, like
Oh,
communism,
dude.
current phobias or some shit?
This motherfucker said
What?
communism.
Communism.
He fucking whispered that shit
Why are
into
you
the
afraid of-
microphone.
No, I'm just playing.
Why are you afraid of the greatest political system that
How
we've
could you
ever?
say
No, I'm just kidding.
something so
Martial law,
controversial?
you know.
Martial law.
So brave at the same time.
Or actually, like, what are some more like, cause, all right, before we go into like our current phobias, or actually no, we just talk about that shit right now. Like, what are you guys afraid of right now?
All right, I'll go first because I went first previously too. But dude, you guys remember the Mummy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they fucking try to revive the Mummy and like they find these little. They thought it was gold, but it's like these little beetles.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
beetles?
the beetles.
They go
That
under
sh-
your skin.
Yeah,
Yes, dude,
yeah.
that shit is still a current phobia.
Yes.
Like I don't want anything
Ah.
under my skin. Like I'm not scared of needles, but anything under my skin that can move and tingle like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was always
gosh.
freaky. That was
And
a
the
freaky
way
scene.
they died too, it just solidified in my head that like, nah, never. I would
Yeah.
never
That was
have
pretty-
anything in my body like that.
That was like irky, like
yeah,
squirmy.
it was.
yeah.
Ugh.
Mm.
Yeah, that's currently a phobia of mine, and my greatest one yet so far is getting burned alive.
Damn.
I don't.
Hold up. I have two questions. So for the
Go ahead.
for the beetle one, have you watched The Mist? Have you seen the spiders?
Oh my
The
god!
Mist?
Yes.
Oh.
There's the one with the old Superman guy. Wasn't he the
Well-
main character in the Mist? I think there's a Mist
No,
and
no,
the
no.
Fog. There's too many variations.
No, there's two Mists, but one's a TV show and one's a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
So,
the one I'm talking about is the movie.
But
And
they're stuck in the supermarket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then what happens is there's a scene in the spoilers. All right, the movie's like 9 years old. You had enough time.
yeah, I did.
Spoilers.
True that.
They basically like go into. They're trying to get medicine, so they go into like a pharmacy, like that's like down a block.
God.
and they encounter a new monster, which is like there's just hella spider webs, and they see one of the military police guys there, and he's still alive, but he has like hecka bites on him, and he's like, help me.
He's like webbed up and shit.
Yeah, he's webbed
like
up. So they're trying to take him out, like they're trying to take off the spider webs, and then like as soon as they do, like a bunch of spiders burst, like baby spiders burst out of his stomach and like out of his whole body, and they're just like squirming out of his like eyeballs and everything in his mouth. And then the mama spider comes out, and then
the mama spider.
Mama spider.
Yeah,
the mama spiders come out.
That's very decent of you.
And then like for some reason their web is like acidic.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. It's a tight movie. You should check it out.
It's a really cool movie.
Now I gotta watch it. But
yeah, you should.
I've not seen that movie.
It's a classic.
The
ending is oh my god.
You're gonna yeah, it's great.
It's one top 10 anime betrayals.
yeah.
But the other one, all right, what cemented the? Because I'd be scared of that too, but like
I think everyone is a little afraid of being burned alive.
But like it just doesn't come through. It doesn't cross my mind like today I might be burned alive.
No, it's not like today I might be burned alive, but I just don't want to be put in that situation.
Like if somebody came up to me and was like, I'm gonna make your worst fear come true, I wouldn't be like, you gonna burn me? Like, like
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like
the first thought wouldn't be like, oh god, he's gonna put me in a small box and set it on fire.
Yeah, like that wouldn't be the first thing for me. So like, what's the men to that?
Nah, dude, it's just I don't know. Like I feel like we watch like a fair amount of like film. Like horror film, action film too. And one day I was just going through my head like, you know what? If I was ever to be put in a situation where I'm getting murdered, the thing that I wouldn't want to happen to me is getting burned alive. Like I was like, you know what? If I've drowned before, so it's
you've drowned.
Yeah, I've drowned before.
You like,
oh my god,
you've like died drowning.
No, I didn't die. I was close to passing out from drowning, but I've drowned before.
Yeah. All right, tell us that story. That's an interesting story.
All right,
we can save it for the drowning podcast.
Yes.
No. There's no drowning podcast.
This was in 6th grade, and I went to like a graduation party. But you know how like those home pools, there's like the 3 feet side and the 6 feet side. Yeah. So I didn't know it was like that, so I jumped into the 6 feet side.
You thought the whole pool was 3 feet?
Yeah.
Why would you jump into a 3 feet pool?
That's true.
Not a smart idea.
You said either way you lose.
All right, it was like I was hoping it was like 3 to 4 to 5, but it was like 3 to 6. So when I jumped in, as soon as I opened my eyes, I just kind of panicked because it was like deeper than I thought. So like like when you're in fight or flight mode, you're just like acting out of instinct. So pretty much I fucking I try to like swim out, but because I struggled too much in the deep waters when I got up to the surface, I couldn't move anymore. Basically, my body was tired out.
Yeah.
So I was like fucking flailing my arms everywhere, and like I was trying to scream, but I couldn't scream.
Who saved you, dog?
One of my buddies did. My Mexican buddy, because he jumped in too, and then he didn't even realize I was drowning. But as soon as I was screaming and I started seeing I saw him jumped in, I just fucking lashed onto him, and I was like, I let it go.
He's like kept in there for a minute.
He's like, wait, he jumped in before me. Where he at?
Yeah, that shit was not fun, dude. I was
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that because drowning is like an actual terrifying thing.
Yeah,
I heard it's actually one of the most painful deaths, dude.
Yeah,
dude. When I tried to scream for help, I couldn't because water was just like filling up my throat and like going up my nose.
Like I've never drowned before, but like I've been in circumstances where like I'm in the water and like I'm like panicking to get out because I ran out of breath. I think the running out of breath part is like the scary part because it's like, oh shit, like you literally like aren't breathing, and then now you're like, fuck, I'm tired now because I've been doing this all day.
Yeah, pretty much. So I was like in shock. I was like, oh fuck, like what do I do?
That's spooks. Yeah, that's spooky.
Yeah, and that's how I drowned.
And that's why you're afraid of fire.
Exactly.
Makes sense. Makes sense. He was like, I already did this.
I already did exactly. Process of elimination. I already did this. You know. But yeah, just from watching all those those fucking witch horror films, it didn't scare me, but I was just in my head like it just clicked like.
You're like, that does not look pleasant.
Yeah, that does not look pleasant. I'd rather drown than get burned alive.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
I don't know.
If you think about it, getting burned alive is a very slow process. Like you just don't. It's not like an instant death.
But people have historically set themselves on fire. People haven't historically drowned. Actually, Never mind. Let's not talk about this.
World War II flashbacks.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I understand.
Yeah, dude. It's just because one day I was bored and I looked it up and I was doing research like, dude, how long does it take for you to die from getting burned alive?
Oh shit!
It turns out to be like it takes hours.
Hours?
Yeah, because even though if you're just getting burned, it doesn't mean like you're.
All right, but
I think the pain kills you.
Yeah. That's
before,
I was gonna say because I think what it might have shown you is like burn survivors after they die once they go into the hospital. But I've seen like self-immolation, I think it's called, like where you just set yourself on fire. Like people
spontaneous combustion. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah.
The anime?
Yeah, like you die from pain before you like. Because it is, don't get me wrong, it's not a gentle death. You're burning for like a good 15 minutes. But after 15 minutes, like you just have a heart attack from all the pain. And then you just die. Like you pass out, and then next thing you know, you wake up and you fried.
Sound like you have a lot of experience.
You know what I'm saying? I've had a few fires in my day.
You had a few runs.
I've worked the fryer.
Light,
you know what I'm saying?
Some light.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's interesting,
dude. That's my phobias. There it is, man. I'm never gonna. Yeah,
fair phobia. I mean,
if you guys find this out, don't you guys ever tell anyone.
Phobia.
So George Truly, what's your phobia and why is it heights?
Well, you see,
I was like, wait.
I'm not afraid of heights, you guys. I'm really not. Don't ever put me in that situation.
Don't test it out.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I got like a few phobias right now. We're talking like little shit, like little annoyances, or like I guess I have a fear of like looking trashy, or like looking like I don't know if it's considered phobia, but like if I feel like I look nasty or dirty, I will like really try to get out of that situation. That's why I always change out of my work clothes. Like that's why as soon as like you guys have like invited me over, I always get out of them first. Like I don't know, it's like a weird feeling. Like I don't want to be dirty. I don't want to be like. It's not a germophobic thing though. It's just like
like the
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, like you feel icky. You feel.
I don't know how to explain it, but that's like one of my phobias. Another one of my phobias right now is like I'm scared of thinking that I'm alone and then realizing that I'm not.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
You told us a lot of experience when that happened.
Cause if I'm alone at home, like I'm chilling, like I'll be like, and like I mean I am scared. I was scared of being alone because for the longest time in my life I've always been surrounded by like my family. I have a big family, but then when I moved out and like I started being alone like at home like more often, I kind of got used to it. But
and then you hear the door close or some shit.
Yeah.
You're like, yo,
so
who the fuck?
Yeah, if I know I'm home alone and I lock all the doors, obviously all the windows and everything, I'm chilling. I'm like, I'm having a good time. But then like, if I know I'm home alone, I'm perfectly fine with it. But then it's like when something makes me think like, wait,
what if
am I really alone? Like wait,
there's a duck somewhere.
It's a fucking duck. No, like I can't. Okay, you're fucking.
Yes, I was just gonna bring that up. I was hoping you would bring it.
The little
just fucking
preface to my house, right? My house has like a lot of. My house is like it has like very small, tedious stuff around the house that keeps like the house clean per se.
It's a clean man, yeah.
Yeah. Like those little air fresheners, time air fresheners. Mm-hmm. And sometimes my fire alarm or like my cameras because I have a dog. I keep
your
the
walls.
Oh yeah,
the fucking walls. No, it's good.
So like every time we're chilling, it's always something that sets off George Truly.
Something will. It could just be okay. I don't think it's the feeling of being alone. I think it's and then like realizing I'm not. I think it's the feeling of like knowing like who's with me or like if I'm alone. And then realizing someone else is like there, like because when I get even scared when we're chilling, and then I hear that noise.
Yeah, he gets spooked.
So what it is this guy, and I don't blame him. It's a good thing to have in your house. But you guys know those fucking automated air fresheners? Is that what it is? And like every hour, it just feels like every time I get comfortable, they go off. It goes like. like fucking like it's like a loud ass fucking.
All right, if
It's
you guys-
pretty loud.
It's
I'm not
hella
gonna lie.
loud.
It's like the noises from Jason.
Yeah,
it was
sort
like
of.
yeah.
Yeah, and so like those things scare the shit out of me because my sister used to have those. I love my sister. Like we used to have those too, and then I burned them all. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But we used to have those, and like I didn't know that we had them, and one day I was alone at home, and I was just chilling in my room playing games or whatever. I don't remember. And then all of a sudden I heard like a, and I was like, what the fuck? Was that me? And I was like, no.
He's like, what's that?
So I looked, I'm like, what the fuck? And I opened my door, I looked down, I'm like, no, I'm alone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm alone. And there's nothing. And then, I get comfortable again. And that's the worst part. It's getting like, when you let your guard down, you're like, oh yeah, I'm fine. And all of a sudden you hear that shit again. It goes, and I'm like, what the fuck? That shit scares the shit out of me all the time. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's like being alone and realizing you're not. It's that thing of like something is somewhere else and like we don't know what it is. And because it happens when we're hanging out. Yeah, like a few times we'll be hanging out, chilling, talking.
Like my refrigerator can go off and he'll be like,
yeah, mid conversation, I'll be like, yeah, so I was just, I was.
Hey, yo, this man takes it so serious. He goes to my garage, opens the door, and he checks around. He walks around the kitchen.
I'm not stupid. I'm not just like, oh, let me go check it out. I'm like, hey, who's there? Like, I'll be like, get out of here. Like, I'll be yelling because.
Yeah, I'd be yelling
because it's more afraid of me, most likely.
My man be in fight or flight mode. He's like,
yeah,
what's up?
And those things are fucking terrifying, dude. And I used to have this thing in my room. I don't know what it is, but I don't. It's definitely not a smoke alarm, but it just goes off sometimes. It beeps like beep.
Probably your like mono carbon.
Yeah, it could be that.
Is that what it is though? But why does it keep going off like randomly? Like it doesn't. It's not consistent.
Oh, it's not consistent?
No.
Oh, I don't know what it is. Because I was saying if it's like a beep,
it's a fucking
and it's
ghost detector. That's what it is. It's a fucking ghost. No, but those things are like scary. And no, I was gonna say, am I just afraid of like random noises? But no, I'm not afraid.
I think that is.
No.
Because we'll be out in public.
To realization.
We'll be in Target.
Remember that time we were? I'm not gonna say we were, but we were sleeping over at someone's house, right? And I remember like the fucking footsteps.
Oh my god, dude! Like, all right, hold on.
Like that shit is spooky.
All right, we've been drinking.
Some light,
we were drinking.
But I'm over here trying to sleep. Right. This is at the end of the party. We slept over because we're responsible drinkers.
Yeah.
And I'm over here trying to get comfortable because I'm on the floor.
We were both on the floor.
And then I have trouble sleeping at like other people's house. It gets me. I have to get comfortable first. And then I remember I'm just looking at the roof, and I just simply hear some footsteps, normal footsteps.
They were not. But I'll let him tell the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard some what I thought were just normal footsteps, and then I hear George Truly say, "Hey, Sage, did you hear that?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Those were not human."
They were not human.
And I was like, "What, bro?" I didn't crack up because I was a little intoxicated, but in my head, I was dying. I was like, "Why would you say that? Why would you think?" It's just his terminology. The fact that he didn't say like that sounded scary, so he's like, "Those were not human footsteps."
They were not human footsteps. I know how human footsteps sound. Human footsteps are like, do. Those footsteps are like they were trying to get away. They were trying to they're like I was like, what the fuck? Like, no. Yeah, I think I'm just afraid of like.
We never found out what made them, but
yeah.
I just remember he was on.
That's what scares me the most.
He was on edge the whole night.
That's what scares me the most. Like, that shit was fucking terrifying, dude.
Oh man. Oh gosh.
But yeah, like random noises like that, and like what I think it's like noises that I'm not aware of what it is. Like if I know what a noise is,
or expecting it,
like
like your fire alarm beeper.
Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, it went off. But like if I'm even like the wind. Remember that time the fucking wind blew through your?
Yeah.
You guys cannot tell me you guys were not scared, a little scared of that.
When it was knocking, or are we talking about the knocking?
Oh no!
The window knocking?
My god, that was a whole nother thing. Fuck
oh,
that shit.
Dude, that was so
Fuck that
fucking
shit.
scary.
Oh my god.
Oh
but
god.
like shit like that. That shit fucking scares me. I don't know how you guys like. Maybe it's because like I'm just always trying to know what's around me, you know, so I can like get ready to do something.
You guys ever get scared when like, speaking of wind, like the wind blows the door open and like you're scared to get, like you have to close it, but like the wind is like howling, you know what I'm saying? And you guys are ever scared to like, you have to be the one that has to go and close it?
Nah.
Because you're getting near to the danger. Like it
Nah.
obviously
Near to
opened the
danger.
door. You have to close it.
I
It's
never
gonna
put
snatch
myself in a position where the wind can open the door. You know, now if I have all my windows closed and the fucking door opens, now I'm scared. Now I'm like, well, that definitely wasn't me. The AC's off, no windows are open. Yeah. If I'm gonna die drunk. No, I was kidding. But like, yeah, like, I've never had like howling. I've never been afraid of howling or all that shit like that. Cause like, or except for that one time. But that's because of that's because of the fucking coincidence. But yeah, like I don't know, cause I don't leave my windows open and stuff like that.
Oh damn.
Yeah. It's just be you.
Okay. All right. You know what is something I am afraid of?
Oh.
I'm afraid of when noises. Oh, okay, no. What's it called? Like when I'll just give you an example. When I was younger, when I was a child, I used to sleep in the living room on sofas and shit, right? And I used to have hella dogs in the backyard, right? And they would just like bark in the middle of the night. You know how dogs do.
Yeah.
And then like I would sleep right under the window that looks into my backyard. So I remember one night that my dogs were just going at it, like all that shit, right? And then they just stopped barking. Like that shit freaks me out. Like when noises suddenly stop. What is that called? Like silence, like instant silence. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like,
I think I have an idea though.
Yeah.
There's this dog that, you know, sometimes I walk from the park to my house, and you know, like it's nighttime obviously, so I'll walk by this dog and he'll start barking, right?
Yeah.
And then like I'm obviously thinking he's barking because I'm walking by, but like, you know, I get far enough. And then he'll stop barking, obviously. And then he'll start barking again. And I'm like, wait.
Whoa,
and I look back, and there's nobody there. And I'm like, if his attention was on me, right? Like, why did he stop barking for that whole time?
Yeah.
And then why did he start barking? I get scared, and I just, like, walk to my house. And that's what scares me. Like, I kind of associated it, like, to that, where, like, he goes silent. And then, like, I get even further, and he'll start barking again. And I'm like, there's no one there, bro. Well, who are you barking at?
There's no one there. There's no air fresheners out here. No, that's fucking scary, dude. That's terrifying. I'll be fucking scared of shit. Because, you know, like, dogs are, like, they're supposed to alert you when danger is around. So that's fucking terrifying.
Or the crickets randomly stop.
Oh, dude, no, that shit's hell scary.
Yeah,
that
dude.
shit scares me more than the dog thing.
Yeah. Like
Crickets,
I remember that. Like your crickets are in the backyard, they're chirping all night long, and out of nowhere they just stop chirping, and you're like, "What's back there, bro? They can't see me. They don't know I'm in
They're
here.
definitely not sleeping. Like there's something like some shit is going on, and I don't like it.
Yeah, bro, that should be scary. That should be scary.
Well, man, like what are some of your current phobias right now, Sake?
Something very generic is heights. I thought I beat my fear of heights just because, you know, I kind of practiced.
Well, give me because you know,
like
I'm obviously afraid of heights, but like I'm talking like you have to put me like really high in the air, you know. Like what's the limit to your height phobia?
your resistance.
Yeah, like can you be
Built
10
up
feet
so
up
far.
in the air and be a little scared or what?
All right. So initially, you know, I was obviously scared. Like as soon as I'm like 5 feet off the ground, I get scared. Like
Wow.
Like yeah. Cause you gotta know, like 5 feet, and then I'm 6 feet tall, so my vision my vision's 11 feet off the ground. So like as soon as I'm like 4 or 5 feet off the ground, I get scared, dude. But I practice. I practice by going to the mall and going to the second like story and just looking down and just kind of getting used to that vision. And so over the years, I thought I got used to it, and then recently, due to my job, I have to get in these things called scissor lifts, and they're like little boxes, and they go up 25 feet, bro.
Oh,
and
man.
you're supposed to put your life in the trust of a machine,
Oh,
because then they're sturdy when they're on the ground, but as soon as they get up, like it's
They
just
look kinda wobbly.
they're just like X's, like holding you up, and then they wobble, dude. They fucking wobble.
See that's scary.
And then I'm just like, And then like the people I work with on top of it, I'm just like, dude, they're just working like fucking skateboarding on the air. And I'm like, how are you guys able to like take your arms off the fucking safety thing? He's like, you gotta get the job done. And I'm like, I don't know, done. Bro. I think I chose the wrong profession, dog.
All right, hold on. All right, let me. All right, same scenario, right? 20 feet up in the air, but you're on like a sturdy, like cemented, like like ground with rails.
Yeah.
You know, like
no, that's gone. I think like the wobbliness took like brought back that fear. Like I can't even be on. Like I go to the mall and I stay away from the rails now.
Wait.
Oh
It's like it scarred me. It actually scarred me, dude.
How are we gonna go to Hawaii then?
I can fly in an airplane. No, all right. Here's the thing. I think I can do it.
I'm being serious.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like
in an air, I can fly
in an airplane.
All right. So I think what would make me like feel safe is like the fact that airplanes have seat belts and seats. Like I can't be standing like like
something to
near,
stabilize you.
Yeah. I need something to hold on to.
Yeah.
Like even if it's sturdy, like I still need something to hold on to because I always have that fear like someone accidentally pushes me or something.
Off the airplane?
No. Yes, bro.
That's some
mischievous kids, bro. They be pulling shit.
Someone fucking chucks you off the airplane.
That's some Homelander shit right there.
But that's the simple phobias. My weird phobia is I'm scared of big, open, dark places.
Oh yeah,
and it has to be that specific.
A lot of times.
I'm not like if you put me in a dark room, I'm not scared. If you put me in a dark gym, like gymnasium, I'm fucking terrified. Just because like I feel like in a room, like I can kind of feel my surroundings, but when or like a big field with like no lights. And you can't like you have no depth perception, like you just see like the horizon,
pitch
but
black.
Yeah, I like, and I can't feel like my surroundings.
You
like,
got no rails.
Yeah, there's no rails, no seat belts, bro. Like I could be getting scared, dog.
Yeah.
The ocean also scares me because it's like big and empty. At nighttime, like ocean at nighttime, bro. That shit's
terrifying. Like black water, like looking into like dark water, like that shit's scary as fuck.
And then it gets to a point like I've been to this like by the shore like at nighttime without the moon, and the water doesn't even look like water. It just looks like emptiness.
Yeah.
And like sometimes you can't even tell there's water. So I can only imagine being in a boat in like dark water with no light, no moon or anything.
Being
and
a
you're
sailor?
just and you're just moving and you look down over the ship and you can't even see the water. It's just like emptiness. All you can hear is like water noises, but no water. And you're like, oh, like I'd go crazy, dude. I'd go fucking crazy.
The water is like I remember one time right after we all graduated high school, I went on a trip to the boardwalk with a bunch of friends, and then it was getting dark, so we're like, oh yeah, let's go smoke some weed, and we went out to like this like little cliff area where you can like just sit and like chill, and then it gives you like a view of the water. And I remember like we're all sitting, we're all hanging out, and I was like, yo, it's a very nice view. And all of a sudden the water, like the wave, like fucking splashed on the cliff where we were, and then it just made me realize, like, dude, like if
the water wanted to, it could get up here.
It could just fuck us up. It could
drag you.
Yeah, like that shit is real. Like that, if the water was like, if we were just unlucky, because we were on the edge of the cliff, but we were like, like 5-6 feet away from it, And I was just thinking, like, dude, like, and no one would ever find us. No one would ever like, dude, like, that's so fucking scary, dude.
Yeah, that's like I've seen like clips of tsunamis and tidal waves. Yeah. Like when it rushes in, it's so calming, but as soon as it hits and the impact like pushes the water back from pressure, that shit is devastating. Like,
and then the drag back, dude.
It's like instant.
I think that's the most because the tsunami goes in and pushes everything. That's destructive. But it's the part where it sucks you back into sea and you can't do shit. You're just like, fuck, dude. Hopefully you have a house to stand on or something, because you're getting like shot out like 2-3 miles out to sea. Like, I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, how do you tell someone you're there? How do you tell someone like, hey, help me?
You remember when we went on that trip to the coast? And then like we're just hanging out on the water.
Yeah, even then
we're like
that's a regular like shore, and it fucking sucks you in.
We're
dude.
like, I swear we were
getting pulled back.
Yeah, I was like, I swear we were closer to the shore like 2 minutes ago. And you look down and you're like, what the fuck? Like the water is like literally sucking you in, dude.
Holy
Like
shit.
that shit is spooky. Water is not something to mess with. Like
Gotta
for real.
respect it. Gotta respect the
Yeah.
water, man.
I don't know how people like fishermen, sailors. I don't know how they do that shit, dude.
I don't know. It's so
Shit's
calming,
cool.
but so
They
destructive.
want to die.
All right, well, you know, like if you're talking like still water, you know, like I don't know, like a lake.
Yeah, like a pond or something. Like
I'm still scared of shit like that because
like
of-
lakes. I fuck with lakes, but not rivers.
I'm still scared of like lakes and rivers and shit because you know like our culture and shit. But
Oh yeah.
but like at least I feel more at ease than like being out in like some fucking like I can never be in the Navy. Like the fucking you know like the water, the shit. Like dude, at any moment the water could just be like.
I'm having a bad day.
if it becomes
Fuck it up for everyone.
if the ocean becomes sentient, it could just be like, you know what, bro? I'm sorry, bro. You're the first one. I gotta make it known. Goodbye.
The ocean's like, you know, fish has been complaining.
Yeah.
I gotta do something, I guess.
Yeah, bro, that's just spooky. It can
It's
take
spooky,
you
bro.
down at any moment.
Oh god.
That's
It's-
fucking scary, dude.
But yeah, anything else? You know, just heights and you know.
Animals with human features. I'm
You're
still
really
not.
on that, huh?
I'm really not over that.
Yeah,
I'm not
shit.
gonna lie. I'm
Oh,
still
I remember
creeped out.
you saying once you were afraid of like half pig, half human things.
Yeah, you had
Yes,
this nightmare.
yeah.
Yeah, tell
Yes,
us
bro.
about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we know about it, but tell the
Like-
Yeah,
viewers.
Oh, it's just that same thing. I think where I found out, like, first really got scared of it was like the Saw series. You know how like when they kidnap people,
Oh yeah.
they have. But what made it scarier was like when they put on the mask, right?
Mhm.
They also do the squeal,
The- yeah,
which is
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
scary. And I'm just like I always thought like, dude, if it's a real person, why does it have to squeal? Like, why can't you just use the mask as a disguise? You know what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta scare the person before they even start the game. Like, imagine coming home, right? You're fucking tired from work. You open your closet and there's a pig person and it squeals. I would just be like, bro, I wouldn't even fight. I'd just be like, just kill me, dog. Like, you what? What more do you want? This is the top you get. You ain't gonna get more fear from this.
Like, really, you could have just snuck up behind me and killed me. You fucking, you had to.
Why'd you scare me, dog?
Why'd you scare me, dog? You could have just snuck up and killed me. You didn't have to do this.
It just seems like
Do you gain something for me being afraid? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing about like those fucking murders or like the animal demons. Like, you could have just done it quickly.
They do so much extra.
Yeah,
They
bro.
do.
But yeah, that is something scary because I mean it's not something that scares me, but like it is something that I think is like really interesting. Is like mask, they're not like I'm not afraid of masks, but like I do think it's really interesting how like happy mask, like if you look at somebody with a happy mask for long enough, like they get a little creepy, you know, like the whole ambiguity thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole like that shit's pretty spooky because like I don't know, like if I see a guy with a mask, I'm gonna be like, hey, like, are you good?
Yeah.
So-
Because their expression doesn't. I think
Yeah.
it has to do a lot with like
The valley of
like mind and
something
shit.
like that. Yeah,
And like we're able to tell someone's like mood from their facial expression.
Yeah.
But when they have a mask and it's like a happy mask,
It confuses
like
the
yeah,
brain.
the brain's like,
I forgot
are
what it's
you
called.
really happy, dog, or are you just mad?
Yeah.
And then you wearing a happy mask. You know what I'm saying? So it gets kind of creepy.
Yeah,
But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
Some
that's
good shit.
some phobias we have right there.
yeah, man. So it is, it is the season. So
Do you guys have any close experience to those phobias? Have you guys experienced
yeah,
them?
I was right next to the fucking air freshener, bro. She went off. I was like, what the fuck?
I knew you was gonna bring that one
Dude,
up.
yeah, that shit. I'll never forget that shit. My house in the future, never gonna have automatic air fresheners.
All man labor. is like-
All manual air fresheners. Not even the spraying ones. I think we was gonna light candles or something. I don't even know, bro. But no, like close experience. You mean like encounter?
yeah, like, have you ever been close to any of your phobias? Because, like, I've never actually seen an animal with human features. I was so scared of that shit.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
like, have you guys encountered any of your phobias and got close to it? Like,
um,
what does that feel like?
yeah. It was kind of, but it was funny for me because it was that thing where I thought I was alone and I was chilling in my room. But this was like not my current place, like the place before. And then one of my siblings actually came home, but I didn't know because I was in my room and I was chilling. And then like they came home and then I was like, wait, I swear to God, I just heard something. And I was like, all right. And I was like looking out my door and I was like, nah, that's cool. Closed my door to my room and I kept playing games and then all of a sudden I heard it again. So I was like, wait, okay, there's definitely something. And like I grabbed like any weapon that I had, and I went out to open the door, and then like. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, my sibling was like, oh, like, and I was like, oh, shit, what the fuck?
You scared him, bro. He's over there like, oh, you know, my uncle's here. You know, I'm going to play some games. And then he turns around, you're there with a knife and shit. Like, ah! No, I know you had that laundromat story, too.
The laundry? Oh, yeah. But that was just me being hella high. Like, me being
The classic. It happens sometimes. It happens to the best of us.
I was high as fuck, and I was doing laundry, and then, like, you know how your peripheral vision is just, like, peripheral vision is, like, I hate it the most because I can't trust it, you know? And then that was just one of those things where I was doing laundry. I put my basket down, and then, like, where I did laundry, it has, like, an opening to the living room, and I swear there was nothing there in my peripheral. And then when I bent down to get my laundry and I got back up, I swear there was something there, but there was nothing. And I got hella scared. I dropped my basket. I was like, fuck! I was like, that's an air freshener. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, no.
They came back for you.
Yeah.
I know what I'm going to be for Halloween.
Yeah. Me too. I know exactly what I'm going to be.
We're all going to walk in the room like, ah!
No.
Oh gosh, nah. I've never been in a situation like that, except for drowning.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, except for that. But yeah.
But are there any phobias you guys think they're like really interesting?
What is it called? Trypophobia, or like the phobia of like holes and stuff.
Oh yes,
Holes?
dude.
Yeah.
My girlfriend actually has that.
Oh really?
She like
what is it called? It's like trypophobia.
she looked it up, but I forgot.
What is the like? Give me some.
All right. So
some
when I
context.
first like heard about it, I think I was like in high school or shit.
Yeah.
There's this certain frog, right, where when it has eggs, it'll put them on its back as protection because it doesn't have a nest. Yeah. And so over time, skin grows over the eggs, so it'll just have them on its back, and then when the eggs come out, like. They'll just like come out through her back essentially, and they make holes, and she just has a bunch of holes on her back, and you just see like little tadpole, and it's like it's gross. But I'm not necessarily like it makes some people like really irk. Like
I see.
Like I know my sister has it, and she cannot watch it. Like she'll be like, oh god. But like I can watch it, but I'll just be like, ugh, ew, that's gross. Yeah, that's unpleasant.
That's unpleasant.
But like some people are like scared of like just hole patterns, like honeycombs and shit like that. Like anything that has like holes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And it freaks them out.
Like,
I think that's
like
so
multiple holes. Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah. I thought you were
all
talking about
clumped up
like
together.
they see one big hole,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
ah,
No!
oh god.
I thought you were talking about like random holes. Like if I saw like a hole in the wall, I'd be like, "What the fuck is that?" Like yeah.
He's just like genius. There's a hole. Come cover it.
Someone cover that shit up.
No, yeah. It's like a bunch of holes,
okay.
Yeah.
and then it's like really irky. I find that interesting though. It's a really cool
Yeah.
phobia.
You know any like interesting phobias?
No, that's about it. Oh, it's arachnophobia. Like
Spiders?
yeah, spiders.
Yeah.
But after like doing some research and like watching a lot of like documentaries, like people necessarily aren't scared of the spider. It's the tarantula. You know how like they're hairy.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
scared of like the
hair?
hairy part. Yeah, the hair. So I
I
thought that was pretty interesting.
I used to have that as a little kid, but
Wait, of the spiders or the hair?
both, dog.
Spiders
just
with
depends.
hair. Spiders with hair.
Why you think I didn't like?
They fucking spiders with toupees. They fucking got toupees on. He's like, no,
Not the toupee. No, but I used to be arachnophobic when I was a little kid. But then it's just it's just one of those things where like I didn't know like most of them are harmless. You know what I'm saying? Like I always thought like any spider could bite you and you could like die. Yeah. So I was like any kind of spider, even the smallest ones, I'd be like, oh shit, and I'd try to kill it. And then like I think it's just like over time, like I slowly learned like, okay, the daddy long legs don't do nothing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, the jumper spiders don't do nothing. And then
They dumb, bro. They be jumping. That shit is terrifying.
really? He's scared of jumping, boys.
Dude, that's so much mobility.
All right, it is, but like I meant like it doesn't do nothing as in like like I've had
Kill
jumper
you.
spiders
Kill
on my
you.
hand and shit, like or they'll jump on you, but they never bite you. They just jump off.
Because they're hella
And-
small, right?
Yeah. And then slowly, like over time, it's just like I kind of started like process of elimination, like every spider, and then I realized most of them are harmless. Now, I've never put a black widow on my hand, but you know, it's just common sense.
Tell me how it goes.
I'll let you know. I have yet to touch a tarantula though. That's the scariest part. Because, dude, it's just their fangs, dude. Like their fangs are big. Like those will bite you.
Yeah.
And then like I feel like, cause I had a science teacher in high school who had a pet tarantula in the classroom.
What the fuck? Is that legal?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was
for science.
For science.
Yeah. He also had like a lizard.
Science.
And he had like a snake, and he had like this other spider is called like the blue sum. It looks like a tarantula, but it's a little smaller, and its hairs are blue. It's really beautiful. But he always says about like every time he feeds them, like the spiders have like personalities.
Yeah.
So they get sassy. So if they put their 2 front legs up, like you're just supposed to like let them chill out. And I'm just like, dude, what if you put a tarantula on my hand and its 2 front legs go up and it feels threatened? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I supposed to do? I'll be like, listen, bro, maybe we can work something out.
You can bite me faster than I can throw you off my hand. So.
Let's see. Or could you imagine like squishing a tarantula with your hand, like all that goop? Oh no, dude, I couldn't.
Have you ever seen people like eat tarantulas and shit? Like,
I've seen them eat like fried tarantulas.
Yeah.
But like, could you imagine like there's a tarantula on your hand, right? And let's say it's about it. Like you have 2 options. You either let it bite you and you die, or you gotta like squish it. Like you gotta like with your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like I would not be able to slap it just because of the goo. I'd be like, what if I slap it and then like I don't know, it doesn't die.
I'd fucking check that shit. I'd take my chances.
Have you seen that shit where they put like the spiders in their mouth and shit?
Yeah.
That shit is hella
weird.
weird. Like I don't think it's a phobia or anything, but it's just like hella weird.
They put like mouse in their like.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's so insanitary.
Oh, did you guys see that video I sent David Goggin with? Is that his name? David.
I don't know.
The magician.
What was the video?
Yeah.
He swallowed the frog alive.
Oh, David Blaine.
Yeah, David Blaine. I said David Goggin.
Poor frog.
Yeah. No. But he
regurgitates him.
Yeah, he regurgitates the frog alive.
No, that's torture though.
I don't know if it's torture for the frog or for him.
The trick is
because this motherfucker chucks hella water.
He teaches the frogs how to swim, and then they.
The thing,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how
like,
it works.
Like our stomach acid is acidic, and then I know frogs are really sensitive when it comes to their skin. So I'm thinking like if this frog reaches your stomach, bro, like it's basic.
I don't think the frog reaches his
I think he keeps
stomach though. I think he keeps it like in his throat or something.
And then he just
yeah, he's
poor frog, dude.
Yeah.
Poor frog. Hey, someone report that man. It's not worth it. It's not worth the entertainment. I'm going through a frog phase right now.
I can tell with the whole backs on the thing. They help the eggs on the thing.
Yeah. I like
my
frogs.
phase right now is the fear of being alone in electrical. I'm scared of vents. I fucking always keep my eye out for vents.
I'm scared of doors.
Oh, dude, actually, a really crazy thing I found out. It's like magnetic fields. Dude, you ever like? I went to an electrical room. Like every major store has them, but that's where like the main panels are. Like the main panels, like big 8-foot ones are, and the air in there is like it's weird.
Horrid.
No. It's energized. Like the air inside the electrical. Because the thing is, electrical rooms are separated from. They're not just like. It's not just like drywall. Like they have to. It's like a metal room. Right? Yeah, it's a metal room so that electricity doesn't go into like the store.
Motherfucker, you tell me electrons are in the air?
Yeah, and you could taste you could taste it. Right? Yeah, because when
taste it.
Yeah, because the way like they would send me in there and. When the power's off, when we're building the building, it's not on, so nothing happened. But I remember one time I was working at the grocery outlet HQ in San Francisco. Oh, yeah. And he was like, go to the electrical room. We left some ladders in there. Go put them in the truck. I was like, cool. I go in there, and you feel like your spit feels like you guys ever been like have a sore throat? Yeah. And like when you swallow, you feel like the...
Yeah.
That's how it feels when you walk in there because like there's so much like energy in the room,
the fuck?
And it's so fucking. You're not allowed to wear anything metal in there.
Oh,
but
what the fuck is your ladder made out of?
It's made out of nylon plastic. Yeah,
okay.
It's like electrical proof. But yeah, dude, it's such a weird feeling, and like I always had this fear. I was like, dude, at any moment, bro, I'm gonna just get. Killed.
You're just gonna fucking
sudden
combustion.
Yeah, but like it feels so weird, dude. Like I hope you guys walk in one day just to
No,
feel it.
no,
The
I've
air
never.
feels
I'll
like
do it.
the air feels
Like, I'll do
dense and like you guys ever like have you guys ever had something like electrically burnt? Like it smells like electricity.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that's how it smells in the room. So everything's like
gosh.
electricalized, and I think it's like just there's such a strong magnetic field in there. It feels so weird, but it's also scary because I was like I don't know, dog. It's just there's electricity in the room. You
The
can walk
science
out
says
at
there's
any-
a 0.01 chance.
That's not. I chose the wrong career, dog.
Oh,
He
gosh.
said, "Fuck it, take me to the frogs instead. I'll go to the give me what's the frog room."
Oh man, yeah, that's about it.
Oh gosh,
Yeah, there's
man.
some phobias for you guys. Some of our personal ones and some other ones that we just fucking hear about and all that shit.
Yeah, we learned a lot today about each other.
Yeah.
You guys learned a lot about us too.
Yes, I hope you
That's
guys never
facts.
use this valuable information.
With great
against us.
power comes great
Uh,
responsibility. Remember that.
We'll see you guys at Halloween with your costumes.
Hey, Zoom call,
Doom call.
Zoom meeting, trick or treat.
But thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. It's almost the spook. It is the spooky season, so we wanted to get you guys some spooky content. And like we had said in the previous episodes, we started off on our new media pages. So hope you guys follow those pages. Growing Young on Facebook. We go on Instagram too. We got a Patreon up if you guys want to help support
Yes,
us.
please.
Yes, we do
You
have a
guys don't-
Patreon.
It's not mandatory or anything. It's just if some extra. Little something extra you want to help give us, we'll
Something
give
light.
you a little something extra.
Get some goodies in there as well.
Yeah, and if you guys want to send us anything that is phobia related to us, you can send Genius over here lighters.
It's a lighter.
And kerosene. And you
Send me
can
some
send
toupees.
send
crocodile with some hair.
toupees, some frogs. Send me some air fresheners, and we fucking have a blast. But,
Can I change my phobia now? I'm scared of money.
I'm fucking terrified of money.
Oh my god,
Uh,
I can't even see it.
man, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you guys so
All right, we'll
much.
catch you guys next time.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.